Okay, this has been sat in my drafts for about 3 months and I don't know why. This is my vlog to Faro.
All that rushing, we finally got here and we've got enough time to chill. We'll grab some food and I'm just gonna wait to pray before we go towards our gate.
So then we enjoyed our munchies, just sat there waiting for our gate to open. Guys, there was just too much drama on this trip. It was the best trip, but we had a lot of drama going there. I forgot my passport. We had to turn back, almost missed our flight. We had to get a taxi to the airport, finally made it. Then our flight was delayed by bazillion hours and then we made it much later than we intended. It's now, I think, about 11:30ish. I can't really remember because this was about 3 months ago. We were starving, so we went in. We enjoyed the look around the hotel. This hotel was fantastic. Definitely recommend it. It was just such a lovely stay. Everything about them. The staff was so nice as well. Anything we needed, they just kind of like did for us. This is just a little tour around the hotel room, so enjoy this. Yeah, absolutely loved it. We were starving at this point. I think it was about 12 now. So then we went back out and right in front of our hotel was a kebab joint. And of course we had to get it. It was halal and it was owned by Bengalis. Who would have known? So yeah, we enjoyed that. And then we went back and then we thought, let's do the rest of the tour. Looked up at the rooftop. This was so nice. Had an infinity pool that we didn't really use, to be fair, because it was too cold. This was about 1 a.m. and of course I'm traveling with Dina. So we had to hit the gym and then got back to our room, went to sleep. And this was the next day. I think this was about 7 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, the sun was already up. It was so bright. It was so warm. Amazing day. So for that day, we had a hike planned. I booked it on GetYourGuide. There was about 4 or 5 stops in the hike. I can't remember exactly. This is us driving there. Again, this was really good as well because the people that we went with were so nice and so talkative, like friendly. This was the first spot. So this is just going to be a couple of spots that look very similar, but they're different. We kind of had to walk around and see all of the views. It was really nice. Of course, I found a cat, so I decided to be cat mum for the day. I was really missing Nala, of course. This is at the point of the trip where I'm like, I wonder what Nala's doing. She doesn't care about me. She's having fun. We then had ice cream and then we chilled at the beach because this was one of our spots. So we were here for a couple of hours, had some snacks, and yeah, just kind of took in the view and relaxed for a bit. We almost fell asleep at the beach because it was just so nice. That's me trying to get an aesthetic shot. It wasn't that nice, but I'm going to keep it in anyway. And then this, I believe, was our last spot. And the view outside this part was really nice. And then we got ourselves a coffee on the way back and sat on the rooftop for a bit, enjoyed some of the spa treatments. Then we had to get ready for dinner. So we went to a nice steak spot. And then, yeah, this had a funny story to it as well, but that's a story for another day. The food was banging though. We loved it, enjoyed it. Came back, showered, got into pajamas, and then we enjoyed the nice fireplace upstairs on the rooftop. We were really taking the most of this hotel. And that was the next day. This was actually our last day, so it wasn't a very long trip. So we squeezed in a quick workout before we went to go and explore the city a little bit more. This is a very chill day. We kind of just looked around at some of the shops and stuff and got ourselves a coffee. And yeah, kind of was a tourist for a day. Got a late lunch and then headed back to the airport before we got onto our flight. Again, very dramatic. It was delayed for several reasons. Story for another day, but we did finally make it home very, very late, later than expected. We grabbed ourselves a wing stop and then made our way home.